exhaust. Good day to you. This is Aaron's van. We're checking the 300 watt panels on the roof. Doing a evaluation and inspection on the performance of the panels. That starts now. Okay, so we got the Sprinter with 3 HQST 100 watt panels that we're doing a test. We're disconnecting the M4s and we're just going to do a voltage test first to see if there's pressure or EMF, electromotive force. It's showing 19 in parallel, but we want to separate, check each one, and then we're going to check the amperage on it. There's a little secret about that. We'll show you that. In DC, you can't use a regular volt amp probe amp winding. Yeah, it's different. Okay, so on number 3, starting from the front, 1, 2, 3. On the number 3, we're reading 19 point. Oh, now we're up to 20 volts, which is nominal for these panels. So we're getting pressure, but we don't know voltage, but we don't know what our amperage is. That's coming up next. There we got the sun. We got about a 45-degree sun angle. Okay, so 19.9, 20 volts on the number 3. We're gonna go for the next one, number 2. Okay, we're checking voltage on the number 2 from the front, and we got 19.97, so we're showing voltage, or EMF, electromotive force, or what they call pressure in garden hose language. So moving on, so far a good reading. Okay, we're gonna go to number 1 panel. We're checking at the M4 connectors. If you have to go back further, there's a little access panel we've learned right here that you can get it. If you don't get proper voltage at the M4, you go back to the panel and there's a little tab or cover on those. Okay, so Aaron's testing the number 1 panel for voltage. We got 20.16 and we got full sun at a 45-degree angle, and we're just measuring voltage right now. We're gonna go to amperage momentarily. Okay, so we have a novel apparatus. It's not on AC. You use a testing probe that has windings and you can do calculations, but on this case DC, you can't do that. You have to have a resistor in line. It's a 85 watt 1 ohm resistor. Oh, we gotta go locate that. We had it sitting here, now we gotta go find it. It's sitting right here on something. If it had teeth, it would bite us. Let's go get it. Okay, we're on staff here. We have a Fluke 23 series multimeter hooked using the amp probe on the meter, which is a maximum of 10 amps. We're reading 3.23 on the number 3 panel. Okay, so if this is comparatively within a few percent on all 3, then we're gonna know we're doing pretty good. But if there's a complete discrepancy, then we're gonna know there's something up. Okay, let's go to the next one. 3.24 on the number 3 panel. So 3 for 3. 3 is reading 325. Okay, next. And there's another test using a resistor. Okay, so now number 2, Aaron says we're getting 3.16. And the other one, the number 3 was 325. So that's really small percentage, which is what we're looking for. 1.6 and 2.5. That's pretty good. Okay, he's going up to the number 1. Now we're hoping for commonality here. You're gonna see it before I do.
3.25.
Okay, 3.25. Okay, so we're gonna go try the resistor. They're all reading 3.2. Number 1's 3.25, number 3 is 3.25, and the number 2 is 3.16. So now we're gonna use this ohm meter, or this resistor technique. We're gonna now use this resistor. It's a 1 ohm, 85 watt resistor, and we're gonna test it. Okay, so we're hooking up this 1 ohm resistor, and we're gonna read it, and it looks like it's 3.7 or 3.1?
317.
Okay, so we're getting, yeah, I feel a little heat on it too, so get off of it right away. It's heating this resistor up big time.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so it's just for immediate testing. We got a 317, which is the same, well, it's a little lower. We're gonna go to the next one. Just do it real quick, because I can feel it heat up in like
3.25.
3.25?
Yeah, I think it's because it's sitting on top of one of the cells.
What's it reading now?
3.25. 2.25.
Okay, so the number 3 panel, using the technique of a 1 ohm 85 watt resistor in line with a tester, we're getting 3.25. So that correlates from so we got, hey, that's scientific, more than 2 angles. Okay, we're gonna move up to the number 2. Okay, we're doing the ohms test resistor on the number 2. We're gonna read
0.16.
3.16, which was the original reading anyway. So let's move along. Okay, and it warms it up. It's just for a quick test for current. Okay.
You gonna be able to hold it here, or do you?
Yeah, I can hold it. We're gonna move to the number 1. Okay, so we're moving directly to the number 1 using the ohms resistor.
3.29.
Okay, 3.29, which is nominal 325. Okay, so now if voltage stays the same, but you add the amps, so we should be getting, when we at our wiring down there, we're going to get 3. If we do this real soon, then if we're going to add all 3 together, we should get 9 amps. So let's go read these inside and get 9 amps. Probably 10 amps is going to be closer to 9 to 10 amps because the sun's getting hotter. All right, we're out of here.